Goes backwards before going forwards, and Nikoski sits it up again. Darling, Cox is down there. Off hands, Darling, might be a free. Cox's ball.
Todd Goldstein pulled out.
Scott Thompson's got to be smarter than that. Grabbed an arm and Cox kicks the instant reply. Gives it up. Nikoski gets it out. Adam Selwood. Now they're away. Rosa could go all the way. Cox is into square. He's got the reach. He's ignored Kennedy. Embley was down there. Couldn't take the mark. Embley back in the pack. It rolled to him. And Cox all alone.
Didn't have one. Here's a big man in Mumford. Richards. A fumble. O'Keefe back on the ground. Taken by Selwood. Pops it forward towards Cox. Keeps his feet. Dean Cox puts the Eagles in front. From the throw in, Cox in front. He's held. And he'll have a shot at goal.
Oh, come on.
Cox kicked an important one in the third quarter. Right behind him here. Yes, indeed.
In favour of the Eagles, so they're getting very dominant in that area.
Havlicks. Nat Nui with the bear-hugging tackle. Jack Darling, everything working for the Eagles. Lacroix, left footer, here's Prentice or Cox. Take your pick.
Do that, they're out to a handy lead, the West Coast Eagles.
It'll be a 31-point lead, in fact, if successful. Cox comes in, a little bit of left to right. There it is. Beautiful work on the ball.
Too honest.
There's a few would have buckled.
Floats it up. Lynch is down there. Kennedy's down there.
Oh, he's got it.
Cox is too big for all of them.
6, but it's a great asset if you can take contested marks in the forward goal square.
Virtually played 2 minutes. And the West Coast
Game, kick goals or run through the midfield.
Minson, Nat Nui down to Boyd. Can't get it away. Nat Nui does. Lacroix breaks free. Marston involved again. Embley, this is for the biggest lead of the game. Marked on the line. 41 points the margin.
Crowd, look at me. That's a bit over the top, isn't it?
And he might have a chance to do it again. Shuey storming from the centre bounce. Got put to ground. Dangerous ball. Cox worked his way to the front. Boot to ball. What a start!
That's the way he plays his game, and he's been very good at it in their forward half.
Previous years interrupted by injuries, but he's up and about and flat out. Kicking goals from everywhere. Cox has got 2.
And it was done by foot, not by hand.
Second quarter underway, and this is a big start here for the Eagles. Nat Nui involved. Got it down, the kick long to the goal square. Mark. It's Cox. Dean Cox for the bright start for the Eagles. 3 steps. Follows through, kicks the goal.
Kennedy. Kicks 2 out of every 3. And that one's a poor effort across the face of goal. Mark to Cox. He's kicked 10 goals this year, Cox. 9 of them have come here at Subiaco. Gee, they needed it. That's a big goal.
This is what footy is all about. That won't be a goal. Who can win this ball? Dean Cox can. Ben Hudson had a chance to seal a memorable victory right here. Be a fitting result. He rams it home for the West Coast.
And you're speaking from more experience than me, Brad. Wide ball, Nat Nui!
Here we go.
Oh, boy. Rosa Cox. He's very Jordan-esque. And the great MJ coming to Australia, he might have to come to a game. And from the pocket, finished off perfectly through Jack Watts. McGinnity. Schofield's running inside 50. He's got a couple of beat. Jumps onto it, beats them all, hands it over the top. Cox.
2 minutes left to play. And that's a real positive. And Todd Viney will put that on the tape, no doubt. And you just play each contest on its merits. Don't oh, that's 50.
So
3 games here this year now for 3 wins.
As the West Coast Eagles champ owns Etihad Stadium.
To Shuey, right in the middle of Patterson Stadium, goes for a run. Shuey onto the left boot, looks for Cox, one out with Fletcher. Cox wants the free kick and gets it. And break the drought. Cox directly in front, 25 metres out from goal. And he puts it right through the middle. There's not much run there for Fletcher from that kick in, and this is the result. And with the momentum, Hearn takes it into the 50 and the crowd to rapturous applause from a very satisfied West Coast crowd. Cox comes in, some more finishing touches and delivers this.
Clear cut winner. Glass has had a fantastic year. Cox and Shuey could finish in the top 3 or 4.
Holding free, West Coast ball. No, is it? It is. It's not. It is.
For a few years to come.
Some good young players coming through, as we've talked about earlier as well. Jacko, get your texter out. From what they were under Neil Craig, have they?
How much does it hurt his chances with other clubs as well now?
Yeah, well, it's going to stay as Cox has a shot at goal and rolls it home. And the party continues.
It's a West Coast free kick to Adam Selwood.
Oh, this is a good old-fashioned classic bruising final. Sudden death. Gaff was good to Cox, who loads up from 50. The big West Coast ruckman has kicked a monster.